All right, we want to bring in Tracy Baton. Tracy lives near this park in Pittsburgh. Thank you so much for joining us, Tracy. This had to be terrifying. Tell us what you heard. Tell us what you did.
Thank you so much for paying attention to our community. Early this morning, I just happened to be up and I heard a huge crashing sound. The bridge is next to Braddock Avenue that's extremely busy here in our county. So what I heard, I thought was maybe a truck and a car, bigger than two cars crashes, but a car crash. But within minutes, I heard both this huge hissing sound, and you could smell like a thick odor of gas within maybe 2 minutes of the noise here inside my house. I got dressed then as fast as I could. I could not figure out what was going on. I threw on yesterday's clothes and went up to the corner. By then, police and fire had reported. And within 15 minutes, I saw 20 or 30 fire trucks in a row, police, EMTs. And I saw a man who had actually seen a car go off the bridge. For the community, it's just been a lot today.
I mean, what was going through your head, Tracy? I mean, none of us expect that a bridge is going to collapse.
Well, it's more unexpected than that, because a lot of people, even in Pittsburgh, don't realize there was a bridge there. Mm-hmm. I've called people who live within a mile of there who have said, "What bridge?" So infrastructure is so invisible to us that sometimes we don't even know we crossed that bridge. As you show the pictures, you can see it's like a low railing on the side kind of bridge that doesn't have the overhead structures. So you could drive across that bridge every day and never think about a bridge.
And never even
so me and my family, we hike under the bridge all the time. The bridge goes through beautiful Frick Park, which is just a treasure of like a wilderness park in the city.
Well, so Tracy, you say that your family, you guys go hiking underneath the bridge. We heard from that physicist in Evan's package there, saying that he spotted damage. Have you and your family, have you guys noticed any damage? Did you think that maybe this bridge was in bad shape?
From on top, the bridge looks fine. From underneath, it looks kind of old and beat up, but people who follow the national news might remember the Pittsburgh Bridge. Under the bridge, we had a bridge that was in such bad shape that rocks were falling off of it into our parkway. So compared to that one, this one didn't look so bad. Our expectations of infrastructure are so low that I think that's part of why people didn't notice. And I've not only walked under it, but I've run up the hillside up under the bridge, because on my daily walk, the rule was if you want to skip the rest of the walk, you have to hike up this crazy hill under the bridge. And then, you can bypass part of your daily exercise. And I didn't notice any more than I noticed all of our crumbling bridge. Like my expectation is bridges are crumbling, and that should not be my expectation.
Well, absolutely not. I mean, we heard in the piece there that bridge was rated as poor. What are your thoughts on that, knowing that people are still using this every day?
People are still using that and using all the bridges around Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, you cross a bridge all the time, and all of them are in bad shape. We will need every dollar of that infrastructure bill. And I think at least a half a dozen of our representatives from Pennsylvania voted against it. And when you look at that bus under the bridge, it's inconceivable that anyone would think that we did not need to rebuild our infrastructure in America.
Our last question for you, Tracy. You heard the president, they were talking about all the bridges in your city. What would you say to the president if you had an opportunity?
Thank you for coming here. Thank you for building back better, because we really do need it here in Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh, not only do we need it now, we can show the benefits of it. Right. We were a dirty Rust Belt city, and we did build back better. Pittsburgh is full of infrastructure and new businesses, new technology. They're about what the future can be.
And hopefully more bridges will be repaired. Tracy, I'm sorry to cut you off there. We appreciate so much you talking to us. Glad you and your family are safe, and hopefully that bridge will be repaired soon. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to Pittsburgh. Take care.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.